This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Save $400 on every window and $800 on every entry and patio door from now until August 31st. You'll even get a free upgrade to Renewal Smart Sun Glass to keep your home even more comfortable in the heat. Visit rbacentralpa.com/deals or call 717-727-7558 to get on this deal now. Two pharmacies in Philadelphia will have to pay millions of dollars for billing drugs they never actually sold. After almost 200 years, a racetrack must end all races. Allegheny County is taking protective measures against rabies in its raccoon population, and a historic home will get a new home. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in a PA. From January 2012 to December 2016, Future Pharmacy and JJ Pharmacy in Philadelphia charged Medicare for drugs like Nexium and Abilify, reports NBC 10. Problem was, according to a statement from the U.S. Attorney General's office, neither of the pharmacies actually ever dispensed any of these drugs. The same statement explains how the owners of the pharmacies don't claim liability over the accusations that the locations charge Medicare for prescriptions they never sold. They did, though, agree to pay that $3.5+ million settlement, as well as to a 5-year exclusion that will make sure they can't receive any payments from federally funded healthcare insurers. Both stores have also ceased operations. Bloomsburg Fairgrounds Fair Raceway in Columbia County has held races for almost 200 years, reports PennLive. But as of an injunction ruling that occurred on Monday, races at the location are no more. A court ruling shut races at the venue down after concerns were voiced about the noise coming from the track. See, up until last year, Bloomsburg's Fairgrounds was exempt from Bloomsburg's noise ordinance. Then an amendment was passed to the exemption that limited the decibel level to 65, meaning the location would have to do away with the purportedly loud races. The Fair Association confirmed after the ruling that another event will replace the races, although what that event will be remains to be seen. Allegheny County is currently taking preventative measures against rabies in its raccoon population by land and by air, states CBS Local Pittsburgh. The county health department started to distribute over 300,000 pieces of bait around the area this week, bait that contains a vaccine against the disease. If you live in Allegheny County and are worried about your pets eating the bait by mistake, rest assured they won't be harmed. Regardless, please try to keep them away from the bait and avoid touching it yourself too. This distribution will end at the start of September. The historic Hoke House in York County has had quite the run of it in the last few months, says Fox 43. Having stood tall in Spring Grove since 1750, the building was almost torn down after an incoming Rudders bought the land it sits on and applied for an eventually approved demolition permit in February. After plenty of public pushback, Rudders agreed to donate the Hoke House to Just for Today Recovery and Veterans Support Services. JTF plans to relocate the structure and establish a veterans agricultural program while keeping it open to the public. Exactly where the Hoke House's new home will be hasn't yet been revealed, although it will still be in York County. Happy Friday, you guys. To stay up to date over the weekend, be sure to drop by PennLive.com. Also, please don't forget to rate this podcast and to leave it a review should you find the time. Thanks in advance, and of course, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll see you Monday for another week of Today in a PA. This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Save $400 on every window and $800 on every entry and patio door from now until August 31st. You'll even get a free upgrade to Renewal Smart Sun Glass to keep your home even more comfortable in the heat. Visit rbacentralpa.com/deals or call 717-727-7558 to get on this deal now.